It's now time to select your team. Would you prefer to take over an established contender or build a team from the ground up? Pay attention to each team's prestige rating, represented by the number of stars next to each team's name. Teams with a higher prestige will be ready to compete for the college football playoff right away. On the other hand, lower prestige teams provide a greater challenge to build into contenders. The choice is yours. Time to figure out where on the coaching staff you want to start. Whichever role you decide on, you'll receive new coaching opportunities throughout. Now for the fun part. Here, you'll create a coach of your own or select an existing one. Congratulations. It's time to sign your first coaching contract. Now pay attention to the expectations of the role. Failing to meet the university's expectations will land you on the hot seat and potentially looking for a new job when the coaching carousel rolls around. Let's quickly walk through recruiting in EA Sports College Football 26. Our recruiting system follows a...
I don't even need to look at it. I already know it's going to be fire.
This is Ohio State, a rematch of that Cotton Bowl semifinal playoff collision when the Buckeyes survive. Both replacing a lot of stars from those teams. Both expect to contend for a championship this season. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Farber, joined as always by Kurt Kermstrom. Kurt, let's get right to the action. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Longhorns offense will have the football first here. And each offense features a star tight end. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
It was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other. But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better than this.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from the defense, because the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, this secondary makes the difference.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Looking to pass, it's Manning. Quick throw over the middle. What a catch! They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Told me not to do that.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately.
That's on me.
Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Pulls it in. It's Moore. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to...
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. Touchdown, Texas. They were not going to catch him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for 6 points.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Graham. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So Ohio State's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And Kirk, we've seen some high-profile freshman running backs come out and make an instant impact. This guy has that kind of ability. See what kind of start he can get off to.
It's just rare to see a guy who's built like this, and he's a true freshman. My gosh, we cannot wait to see him get started here today.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Aggressive call on the opening play. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave, Jackson Smith, and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Second down after that previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back's got it again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Grab down the middle. It's Tate. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday at our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The back's got it. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup because this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I feel like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Now comes the field goal unit. The kick is no good. There's a penalty marker down. You might see another attempt. Cannot make contact with a kicker like that. Costly special teams penalty gets the offense back on the field. Instead of giving up a field goal, that roughing call brings the offense back out to extend the drive into the red zone. On first down, play action. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running around like this, makes it pretty simple. All he has to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he fields it inside the 15. And he's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. He scored a touchdown on the last possession. possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Receiver makes the grab, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Pass caught, second down. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pass. It's Manning. A deep shot to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. Longhorns will have to punt this one away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last round, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Moves the ball up to the 30. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it can be a long day.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Grab near the sticks. It's Tate. The Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down here.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left and the confidence to go for it. Very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. Tacle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. On the run, it's Jackson. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure...
There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Scooped up for the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there. They were able to knock it loose.
Breaks an open space. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Here we go, back in the red zone. Both coaches scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
And he's in. Touchdown, Longhorns. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. It would have been a big ask for the defense there, Curtis.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Play action here on first down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They connect for 6. And now we are all even for basically a brand new game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you made, the big plays that you made before. It doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play. Go try to win this game.
And now they'll set up for the point after. Oh, he missed it. It's no good. They still trail by a point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at 28. They start the drive with a good throw to the right. Breaking free at midfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Bringing pressure. Makes a quick grab. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. He's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And now the handoff. Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Well, Texas and Ohio State, the last time a part of college football history, of course, that classic collision in the Cotton Bowl. Jack Sawyer, and it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage, and Paisley tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Fires it to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. They stop him with 47, but that's enough for a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line and want to hurry up. Using his legs, it's Jackson.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Defense is coming after him. Hunt over the middle. It's Tate. They make the stop just short of the mark, which getting fourth down in inches. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Buckeyes with first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the fastball is incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Back to throw again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Dropping back. It's Sayan. Catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Third down play here out of the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And that one's straight down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead.
Oh, my God. I don't know. I don't know if I really care for it or not.
This guy in pregame, he's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.